Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So today is May the 10th, 2025. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. However, I received this package in the mail. You probably won't see this video for maybe about a month or so. Definitely, probably not until June. But I wanted to go ahead and do the unboxing and, I'll explain a little bit more later. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. I'm very excited about it. All right, so right now we're looking at the top down on the unboxing. Let me go ahead and open up the top. Alright, you can see the top there. Let's go ahead and remove the bubble wrap. As you can see, we have another sustainer here, so let's go ahead and pull it out of the box. If you take a look there, you can see there's another sustainer in the bottom there, so let's go ahead and pull that one out as well. Alright, now that we have both of the sustainers out of the box, I'm very excited about this particular unboxing. I've been talking a lot about it, and I actually broke my schedule to do this, but without further ado, we have here the Festool Conturo. It is the KA65. I bought the set, if you will, which includes the KBKA65 Sys 3. So this is a package set. You know, this is a very expensive package as a whole. But let's go ahead and do the unboxing, and then we'll come back and go into more detail. So let me set this sustainer aside for a second. So first we'll go ahead and open up the Conturo itself, which is the main attraction. You open up, you can see the presentation there on the inside. It actually did come with a little bit of glue, which is nice. I see that on deep down in there. Now, of course, I'm gonna register this tool because it's a very expensive tool, but let's go ahead and pull it out and take a closer look. So right here, we have a portion of it. Now, remember, I haven't read any of the directions, so I don't know what is what as of yet. I'm learning as you learn. And let's pull out the cord. Let's see if we can get this out. Now, in the back of the packaging here, we do have a warranty inclusive, which I'm going to go ahead and register immediately. It also comes with a manual, which I will be reading this manual simply because of the fact that this is a very pricey tool and I don't want to break it, so I will be reading the manual. You have a total of, looks like 4 of the glue pucks that comes with the machine. And that appears to be all that's in this particular sustainer. So I know this portion goes on the device some kind of way, but we'll read the directions and then we'll come back, we'll assemble it and do everything that we need to do. So it's going to be probably a 2-part video, not meaning 2 actual videos, but I'm doing the initial unboxing now, then I'm going to read the directions and come back, assemble everything and pick up from there. But right here, just taking a look at the machine itself. There are 4 buttons up here and then another button on the top. You've got your display screen here. You've got a trigger right here, and then also some kind of a button on top. We're gonna have to look into what all of these things do. Right here we have a dial. That is to raise it up and down so that you can fit the different sizes of edge banding. I will read up on what the sizes are that go in this device. You've got a power button here. You've got, it looks like the speed control. So you've got a 1, and then I imagine, yes, there's a 2. Down here, you've got some kind of a button of some type. I guess that's a safety switch or whatever. You could push it out, and as you can see, this portion kind of dropped down. I'm not sure what this part on the back is for. Maybe that's where glue comes out, but we will do the reading and find out what that does. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It seemed like it was a bigger machine. It does have a bit of weight to it, and this is the handle so that you can I believe kind of ride it on top of your workpiece, I would imagine. Looking at the bottom here, yeah, looks like this is gonna fit in here like so. Make sure that's unscrewed here. So it appears this pops up in here like this. And you tighten it down, and then you can hold the device like this and run it along. So again, as I said, it has a nice amount of weight to it. So I will have to get back to you and let you know exactly how much it weighs after I do the reading of the manual. So that's the actual Conturo. Let's look at what you get when you buy the kit. So I'm going to set this sustainer over to the side here. This is the KBKA 65 Sys 3, and we'll pull it into the shot here. Let's move this over just a bit. And open it up. And on the inside, you see we've got a bunch more goodies here. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So on this graphic here, it shows the box of glue. I know you can buy a box. I don't know how many pieces come, but it costs about 159 bucks, 129 bucks for a box of the glue. It comes in different colors. You can get it in white, you can get it in this natural color, and then you can also get it, I believe it might come in brown and black. In this kit, you get a 80 by 130 sander. Let's see what that looks like on the inside. Okay, some little sanding type. It almost feels like a Brillo pad that you would use to clean in the kitchen. I'll have to do some research to find out exactly what that does. You have here some speed cut MPA 5010. So this is polishing and sanding type of gel or cream. We'll read the breakdown of what's all in this kit, and we'll go over it one by one. Here we have some polishing pads. And they look like this. It's like a little foam pad. There are 5 of them in here. This has 5 of the actual sanders. You also have in here, this is the guillotine cutter right here. Okay. You can see there's a cutting action. I don't know if you can see that there. We've got, okay, this is the sanding block that comes with the kit. So that's going to be used with the polisher and the sanding pads. So little molded Festool sanding block, you can see there. It comes with a pack of this 320 sandpaper, which is going to work with your sanding block. Here we have this is like the carbide scraper. Does it have a part number or anything on there? I think this costs about, yes, the ZKHW4545, and you can get a look at it there. You can see it there in this camera. It's got just like a piece of maybe carbide metal, and you use it to scrape off any residue on your edge banding. We'll give that a demonstration once I get some edge banding here in the shop. You've got a roller, which we will figure out what this is for. Now this right here I know is the extra, it's basically like a area, or basically this is a part where you can wind up your edge banding. And so if you have a whole lot of edge banding that you want to do and you don't want to have it just draped off, you can coil it up in here and it will auto feed from this portion here. It's kind of like a holder, if you will, that attaches to the side of the edge bander. So that can come in handy if you're doing a bigger job. This kit does come with a manual as well. And here we have, this is a base plate that goes, I guess, maybe this goes on the bottom of the Conturo. Let me take a look at the bottom and see what it looks like. Oh, this appears to be a replacement plate for the bottom of the handle here. And when I'm looking at the directions on the back here, it looks like when you remove the screws, you're going to throw away the screws and use new ones, which I imagine are on the other side of this, the device here. Let's see. Yep, there's a pack of new screws in there as well. And that pretty much completes the unboxing. So what I need to do is read the directions so that I can speak a little bit more intelligibly about this whole setup. I have seen it used on YouTube, of course, and so that obviously doesn't make me any form of an expert in regards to this, but you know, you guys, you have to know I'm very stoked. I mean, this right here for me was the top of the stack as far as building out my Festool shop. I have it here, and actually I have to thank my wife because she basically told me just go ahead and get it, because you know, with all of these things going on with global economics, there's a chance that this could be a lot more pricey a year from now. So we went ahead and bit the bullet and got it now. And my wife is actually happy because I'm pretty much towards the end of building out my Festool shop, acquiring almost every tool that I wanted to get on the list. And yeah, I'm super grateful. I'm super happy and excited, and I look forward to putting this tool through its paces over time. I do have to order edge banding. Obviously, I need to first figure out where to get the edge banding. So if any of you guys that happen to be watching this video, if you know exactly where I could go to get the unglued edge banding, a nice source for that, I'm interested in getting obviously some of the PVC banding and some other whatever edge banding that will work in this device, but I know for sure I wanted to get something kind of along the line of either the PVC or melamine, because I want to do some veneering, and this is going to be the edge bander for that. But I also will be using it with, say, like some wood edge banding for, like, if I go buy some plywood from my local supplier, and then I could go ahead and just, you know, put on the wood edge banding as well with this. So as I said, this is going to add a finishing touch to anything that I want to try to develop and build in the shop. Even things as small as just French cleat holders, you know, on the end. If you cut it out of plywood, you know, I'm not doing the edge banding, I'm just leaving it as it is, and I'll be able to use even small projects like that. I'll be able to use this on there and just put just a little bit more of a polished look on the things that I'm building. So anyways, guys, I'll come back once I finish reading the manual.